Vibes. You talk about this being a global sport. How about the Filipino fans? For Alex, Eala has become an absolute phenomenon on the courts. Here's an early Verizon vantage point on TC Live. Everywhere she goes, she gets swarmed.
The energy at the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells has seen tons of drama with legends fighting in the heat. But lately the script flipped and a rookie took center stage. That rookie is Alexandra Eala. Her viral highlight didn't just shock the pundits, it swept across social media and got the tennis channel buzzing. People are saying this is the dawn of a new era. The video making the rounds wasn't your standard baseline rally. It showed the electric buzz around Eala. The crowd noise was way too intense for a kid just finding her footing on the Pro Tour. When she walked out, it sounded more like Championship Sunday than an early round tune-up. You had flags waving deafening cheers and thousands of phones up, recording a moment everyone knew was history in the making. That footage went global fast. Fans weren't just hyping the noise, they loved her cool confidence. For the old heads, it felt huge. Indian Wells is where stars are born. They call it the 5th Grand Slam because of the prestige. If you go viral here, it is not a fluke, it is a statement. It proves you are becoming a heavyweight in the conversation. For Eala, the hype was instant. Experts broke down her ceiling while new fans dug up archives of her junior Grand Slam win and fearless aggressive style. What makes this cool is her backstory. She's putting a non-traditional tennis nation on the map. The Filipino fanbase is traveling deep and flooding the comments. It is real passion, not marketing fluff. That realness is why the video hit so hard. You saw a genuine bond between athlete and audience, not a scripted PR stunt. Once the big outlets picked it up, the chatter exploded. They noted that modern stardom isn't just about trophies, it is about captivating the crowd. Eala does that effortlessly. It helps that her game is electric. She is a lefty with tactical smarts and crazy angles. Even if you don't know her, she is a blast to watch. Combine that flair with grit under the lights and you get a player who thrives on pressure. That was obvious at Indian Wells. She walked out like she owned the place, unfazed by the cameras or the chaos. The internet coined it the Eala effect, that massive spike in engagement whenever she shows up. This isn't a fleeting meme. Vets and insiders agree the sport needs fresh blood like her to keep the younger generation watching. So this clip is not just a highlight, it is a shift. It shows how we consume sports now. One video can turn a stranger into a household name overnight. Beyond the hype, people are noticing her grind. It has been a slow burn from junior champ to pro contender built on gym work and smarter tactics. That gradual climb makes the viral fame sweeter. It reminds us that overnight success takes years of sweat. The wildest part, the crowd went nuts for her even with icons in the draw. Fans love spotting the next big thing early. Watching a star rise in real time created a collective electricity, and you could feel that vibe right through your phone screen. You could hear the roar and see the hunger as she prepped for battle on hallowed ground. It has sparked debates about the future of the game. A new wave is crashing in, bringing fresh swagger and different styles. Who knows where she ends up? But Indian Wells was a pivot point. It builds confidence and shows kids back home that they belong on the world stage too. People keep rewatching that clip. It represents the perfect storm, talent, personality, and the right moment colliding. That is the magic of sports. You never know when a random match might reveal a future legend. Now comes the hard part. Eala has to ride this wave while ignoring the noise and sharpening her skills against elite competition. But judging by her cool head so far, she has got the mental toughness to stay grounded while her fame blows up. Whatever happens, Indian Wells is now a key chapter. It is when the world woke up. Experts and fans are all wondering, is this the start of a legendary run? Tennis sees plenty of flashes in the pan, but it also sees icons whose legends started with one spark. And often that spark ignites right here in the desert. That is why we cannot look away. Years from now, we might point to that clip and say that was the day Alexandra Eala arrived. He is the kind of talent that draws in fresh crowds and electrifies the tour, reminding us why the sport keeps millions hooked with its mix of high-stakes pure skill and that classic rush of seeing raw promise evolve into a legend.